Hey boys and girls, today for math we have a couple of fun activities for you. Remember that when we start our math lessons you can get a pencil and a piece of paper or a crayon or marker, whatever you have. If you don't have any of those things, you know that you can use your magic finger and just write on your leg or in the air, just so you know that you can practice and become even smarter mathematicians. So today, to kick off for math, we're going to skip count by tens all the way to 100. So we're going to start at 10 and travel straight down in a column to the number 100. So by the end of kindergarten, guys, you should be able to count from 10 to 100 by yourself and from 1 to 100 all by yourself. So we're going to keep practicing. If you already know it, you can count it and see if you can count it faster than me. Ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Think you can do it faster? Let's see. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Perfect. If you couldn't do it faster, that is okay. We just know that we will keep persevering and practicing every day. All right, guys, it is time for our math journal of the day. So we have it right here, and this is a simple one. It shouldn't take too long. Remember, if you don't have a pencil or a piece of paper, you can use your magic finger. Read it with me if you can. If not, just follow along. Draw a repeating pattern using a triangle, circle, and square. That seems pretty simple, but let's talk about what repeating means. If something repeats, it goes over and over and over and over and over and over again, and it doesn't stop. So if we have a pattern of triangle, circle, square, we just keep repeating it or doing it over again. Triangle, circle, square, triangle, circle, square, triangle, circle, square. So we're going to start. What comes first? Let's start with triangle since it comes first in our problem. So I'm going to draw a triangle. Now we know that triangles have 3 sides, but does your triangle have to look like mine? No. Your triangle can look different as long as it has 3 sides and 3 vertices or 3 corners. So I have triangle. Now I'm going to draw a circle. And now I have a square. And we know, because we are super awesome mathematicians, that a square has all 4 sides equal. But does our square have to be perfect? No. We just know that we keep trying our best, and it's okay if it's not perfect, because mine has a little wavy line right there, but it's okay. So I have to draw a repeating pattern. Triangle, circle, square. What comes next? That means that I have to take this sequence or this piece and start it over. So what's my first shape? You guessed it, triangle. Now I'm going to try my best to have this triangle and that triangle look alike. So triangle, what's second? Perfect, circle. Triangle, circle, square. Again, I'm going to try and have my square match or be the same size. So we have a repeating triangle. Now, if I had more room, I could keep going, or I could come down here. So let's keep going. Triangle, circle, square. So my pattern, triangle, circle, square, triangle, circle, square, triangle, circle, square. Awesome job, mathematicians. Okay, guys, for our math problem today, for our math problems today, we do have 3 problems. I'm sorry about the glare. I'm going to try my best to keep the glare from happening, but it is in this sheet protector, so I'm just going to do my best. Let's look at our first problem. I have jellyfish. And boys and girls, we know that you don't have this worksheet at home, But if you have your paper, you can draw circles to represent or show the objects that we have. So don't spend your time drawing 9 jellyfish because that's going to take a really long time. Just draw 9 circles and then you can try to draw your number bond. So don't worry about the objects matching since you don't have this paper. Let's read our problem. We know that we read from top to bottom, left to right, and we're going to read the whole thing first. There are 9 jellyfish. Color some blue and the rest a different color. Fill in the number bond. So let's make sure that I do have 9 jellyfish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now I do have a blue marker today for math, and I do have a black marker. But if you don't have 2 different color markers, that's okay, or 2 different color crayons. You can do lines or circles and cross off, whatever you need to do to show 2 different things. But it says color some blue, but it doesn't tell us how many of our whole to color blue. So I'm going to color 3 blue. 1, 2, 3. Now it says, and the rest a different color. So my different color today is black. I have one guy here, and one over here, and here. Okay, so I colored the rest of it black. So now I have to fill in the number bond. So for today, we are going to talk about subtraction and what it means to take away. So I started with my whole of 9. And I'm going to take away these 3 blue ones. So I'm taking away 3. Now I'm going to use one of my math strategies of counting up. So I'm going to count from 3 to 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I know that's 6. And look, I colored in 6 black jellyfish. So if I take my whole of 9 and I take away 3, 9, 8, 7, 6. I can use my math strategy of counting backwards to figure out the missing part. So I have 9 minus 3 equals 6. All right, let's move on to these butterflies. There are 9 butterflies. Color some butterflies orange and the rest a different color. Fill in the number bond. So boys and girls, I don't have an orange expo marker. I have black and blue. So I'm going to color in some blue. How many should I color in? Let's color in 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I chose the number 4 just because I like the number. It doesn't tell me how many. It just says color in some. And then I'm left with these. So it says, and the rest a different color. So I'm going to use my black and color in the rest. And as you can tell, I'm not doing a fantastic job coloring. And that's okay, because our focus for this is math, subtraction. So now we've colored them. Now it says to fill in the number bond. We know that this part of the number bond is for our whole. So how many butterflies did I have all together as a whole? Do you remember? 9, that's correct. So I have 9. And I'm going to take away or subtract the ones that I colored blue. How many did I color blue? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's right, I colored 4 blue. So I'm going to use my blue marker. Now if I take my 9 and I take 4 away. Oh, sorry. See, I have 9, and I'm going to take 4 away. 1, 2, 3, 4. That leaves me with 5 left, or 5 remaining. And remaining is just a fancy way of saying leftover, or what's left. So I have 5, and that's how many black butterflies I have. So we just used our strategy of counting backwards. So I know that 9 take away 4 equals 5. Draw 9 balloons. Color some red and the rest blue. Make a number bond to match your drawing. Now, boys and girls, as some of you may know, I am not the best drawer ever, really, but I'm going to try my best and draw circle balloons. So I'm going to draw 9 circles. Okay. Color some red and the rest blue. So because I have a blue marker, I'm going to color the rest blue, but for the red, I'm going to use black. So I'm just going to color that black so it helps me remember. But again, it doesn't tell me how many, so I get to come up with the number. So I'm going to color in 7 black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But do you remember what I do with these? That's right. I color the rest of them blue. Did it tell me how many to color in blue or black? No. I just have to create it on my own and be creative. So I have my lovely balloons. Now I have to make a number bond. So what is my whole? What's the biggest number? 9. If I have 9, because our focus today is subtraction or making things smaller and taking away, my first number is going to be 7 because I have 7 black balloons. Now I have to figure out what part is left over. So I have 9, and I'm going to use my counting backwards strategy. So 9, I'm going to take away 7. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I have 2 left over. So my other part of my number bond is 2. So I know that 9 minus 7 equals 2. Fantastic job today, boys and girls, and please know that we love you and we miss you, and we are so, so proud of the hard work that you are doing at home. We'll see you soon.